The 21st of September 2024, 12:30. Report by Russian Defense Ministry on the progress of the special military operation. The armed forces of the Russian Federation have carried out a group strike with precision-guided weapons and strike drones, as a result of which the following have been hit: power facilities that supported the work of enterprises of the Ukrainian defense industry, UAV production workshops, and positions of AFU manpower, weaponry, and materiel. The goal of the strike has been achieved. All assigned targets were engaged. In Lipsy and Volchansk directions, the Sever group of forces inflicted losses on formations of the 36th Marine Brigade, 113th Territorial Defense Brigade near Lipsy, Volchansk, and Volchansky Khutora, Kharkov region, and the city of Kharkov. 3 counterattacks launched by an assault detachment of the AFU 57th Motorized Infantry Brigade, 71st Jaeger Brigade were repelled. The enemy lost up to 135 troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles. For motor vehicles, to 152 mm D20 guns, and to 122 mm D30 howitzers. The Zapad group of forces improved the tactical situation and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the 14th, 43rd, 44th, 54th, 66th Mechanized Brigades of the AFU, 110th, 117th, 125th Territorial Defense Brigades, 1st National Guard Brigade near Petropavlovka, Zagrazovo, Izumskoy, Vishnevoy, Kolesnikovka, Kovsharovka Kharkov region, Nevskoy, Novoye Gorovka Lugansk People's Republic, and Torskoy Donetsk People's Republic. The Russian units repelled to counterattacks of 116th Mechanized Brigade and 3rd Assault Brigade of the AFU. The AFU losses amounted to up to 435 troops for tanks, to US-made M113 APCs, 5 motor vehicles, to US-made 155 mm M777, and to US-made 155 mm M198 howitzers, to 152 mm D20 guns, and a 122 mm D30 howitzer. 1 US-made an ATPQ-50 counter-battery radar, and 7 field ammunition depots were destroyed. The Yug group of forces took more advantageous lines and positions, as well as inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the AFU 24th, 28th, 30th, 54th, 93rd Mechanized Brigades, 56th, 59th Motorized Infantry Brigades, 144th Infantry Brigade, 81st Airmobile Brigade, 10th, 128th Mountain Assault Brigades, and 114th Territorial Defense Brigade near Seversk, Kramatorsk, Serebryanka, Verkhnokamenskoy, Chasov Yar, Pretekino, Belaya Gora, Astroy, Karakovo, and Katarinanka Donetsk People's Republic. The AFU losses are up to 840 troops to tanks, 2 Cossack armored fighting vehicles, 22 motor vehicles, for UK-made 155 mm FH-70 howitzers, a US-made 155 mm M777 howitzer, a 152 mm D20 gun, to 122 mm D30 howitzers, and a US-made 105 mm M1119 gun. Russian units destroyed 3 Anklavanu stations. The center group of forces continued advancing to the depth of the enemy's defenses and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the 23rd, 31st, 150th Mechanized Brigades, 144th Infantry Brigade, 46th Airmobile Brigade, 95th Air Assault Brigade, 78th Air Assault Regiment of the AFU, 109th, 112th, 119th Territorial Defense Brigades, 14th, 15th Brigades of the National Guard, and 3rd Border Security Detachment near Pokrovsk, Dmitrov, Grodovka, Krutoyar, Seledovo, Ukrainsk, and Gornyak Donetsk People's Republic. The Russian units repelled 9 counterattacks of 100th Mechanized Brigade, 68th Jaeger Brigade, 25th Airborne Brigade, 425th Assault Battalion of the AFU, 2nd, 12th Brigades, and 5th Regiment of the National Guard. The Ukrainian formations losses are up to 520 troops. 2 pickups to 152 mm STAB howitzers for 122 mm D30 howitzers, a 100 mm Rapira anti-tank gun, as well as US-made a MaxPro armored fighting vehicle, a 155 mm M777 howitzer, and a 105 mm M119 gun. One AFU field ammunition depot was destroyed. The Vostok Group of Forces improved the situation along the front line and engaged formations of 72nd Mechanized Brigade, 58th Motorized Infantry Brigade of the AFU, 105th to 141st Territorial Defense Brigades, 21st National Guard Brigade near Ugeldar, Novoukranka, Zolotaya Niva, Velikaya Novosiolka Donetsk People's Republic, and Novodorovka's Zaporozhye region. The enemy losses amounted to up to 160 troops, an armored fighting vehicle, to motor vehicles, to French-made 155 mm Caesar howitzers, a 152 mm D20 gun, and an EW station. The Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted losses on manpower and hardware 141st Infantry Brigade of the AFU, 37th Marine Brigade, 124th Territorial Defense Brigade, and 3rd National Guard Brigade near Nestroyanka, Pyatikotki, Kamenskoye Zaporozhye region, and Antonovka Kherson region. The enemy lost up to 60 troops and from motor vehicles. One AFU field ammunition depot was destroyed. Operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops and artillery of the Russian groups of forces destroyed to missile and artillery ammunition depots. A cargo ship carrying missiles and ammunition provided to the Kiev regime by the West States, as well as clusters of manpower and materiel in 153 areas. Air defense units shot down 6 Neptune long-range missiles, 3 French-made Hammer-guided aerial bombs, 10 US-made HIMARS rockets, and 177 Ukrainian fixed-wing unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, 646 airplanes and 283 helicopters, 31,983 unmanned aerial vehicles, 579 air defense missile systems, 18,317 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,457 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 14,963 field artillery guns and mortar, as well as 26,328 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. The operation to neutralize the armed forces of Ukraine units in Kursk direction is in progress. Follow us to keep you updated.